Hello, my name is Dr. You know what? My name doesn't matter anymore because I keep being referred to as the Recounter. I spent years in school and that's my name now. All my hard work and hasn't really got me anywhere but my hands and fluke of luck. Now I'm the Recounter. So I happened to by that name because ever since these Mayday events, or maybe shortly after that, I have been able to interact with the artifacts that we suppose are causing these events. We say suppose because when we hook up test equipment, the readings are not so conclusive. But when I touch that artifact, I am able to recount the stories of the people who recorded these events or recorded their story. At first, I didn't believe it, and I'm a I'm a skeptic, but I would say 100% of the time, to my knowledge, when I touch an artifact that I am certain and others are certain are the cause of these Mayday events, I tell a story or many stories. I'm here at Ellsworth Air Force Base. The year is 2021. It has been, what is it been? Let me check my notes. Since 2017, since we've been excavating everything down here, it has been an utter mess to try and sort out what's happened. We're just now getting some kind of better understanding of the events that took place during that catastrophe when these Mayday events first occurred. So I've been invited here to touch different artifacts and recount stories. And I don't know why, but one of these stories hurts my heart more than any of the others. And it seems at first so innocent. And maybe it's the parallel scenario going along with the virus, the COVID virus we have going on right now. But this person, this father, recounts his story about his separation from his child during a virus. And my work has been separating me from my wife and child because of this virus. So maybe it just resonates with me differently. But I'm going to touch this artifact and I'm going to touch a few others. And I'm going to tell you his story in as much chronological order as I can. So, yeah. Mayday, mayday, mayday. If you are hearing this message, know all hope is lost. To my dear son Owen, I kept promising myself I'd write you, but I'd get discouraged, and I was holding on to hope that we'd be reunited, and that there would be no need for this message. It has almost been one solar cycle since a deadly virus spread rampant around the planet. It has also been about the same time that I have been separated from you and your mother. This separation is not by our choice, but by regulation of our respective empires. Your mother originates from the powerful Northern Empire, whose name is that you consider your home. I originate from the powerful Northern Empire, whose name is which lands rest against the southern borders. I had lived for countless solar cycles within the northern empire with your mother. Thus I was able to swear an oath of allegiance that I will be a servant of the northern empire as well. And you, by heritage of my blood, are a servant to the southern empire. When the virus broke out, it was the safest and most feasible decision to bring you and your mother back to her homeland, as our primary duties and responsibilities to our respective empires had to be carried out. The closure between the borders of our empires was supposed to be temporary, and you and your mother were to reunite with me here. But as the pandemic got worse, the closure kept extending. Right now, you are but a mere 3 hours transportation hop away, but it might as well be another planet. I'll write you soon, my son, for I have much to tell you in the coming days, coming weeks, coming solar cycles if this is to continue. I love you and your mother both, all my heart, and all I wish is that we are together again. So, I've touched that artifact a few times, and when I say that I'm a recounter, uh, not everything always comes out clearly. Um, the Sometimes there's a loss of translation. The empire names did not come out clearly. Um, when I first touched this artifact, which if I would call it an artifact, I don't want to sound cliche, but it's just a little crystal marble, or that's what it looks like. It looks like marbles we played with when we were kids. When I touched this artifact, not everything was clear at first. I had to touch it a few times, and I had to wait till a Mayday event occurred. And I would sometimes I just sit there for hours, just waiting for a Mayday event or something like that. And so I feel like that's the entire message, minus the names of the empires that it never comes out clearly. It's Northern Empire and Southern Empire, and I don't get anything from that. I could feel this man's sorrow to the core of my being during this Mayday event. Utter heartbreak. I don't know. I say that it's because I feel like maybe I'm connected to him, but I just, and I've recounted some terrible stories, some terrible, terrible stories. But for some reason, the heartache. This was what I believe and what we believe is the first of his stories, because after that, there there are a few artifacts and there's a chronological order to them. There's only a few missing pieces in that, and the story just gets sadder and sadder. So I'm going to upload these now because I believe this story should be told. And I believe if there are other people who have this ability, we should find them and I ask they help. I know um, more and more about these Mayday events have been being revealed to the public, and I know now that many people are suspicious of artifacts and what we would consider maybe old technology being the cause of this. So I hope me doing this helps other people want to do this so that we can have answers. Signing off for now, and till the next time I do this. Hi, everybody. If you like my Mayday story, please like and subscribe and click the bell button. I really appreciate everyone's patience. I will finish the other Mayday story shortly. I've been writing that one more in a book form, and I'm in school full time and I work full time, so it takes a lot out of me to try and do this creative outlet like I wanted to. I really appreciate you guys. Please check out my book, ERTA, the complete series. The realm is revolving around this, and also it is revolving around a science fiction book I wrote under a different pen name, and I am merging the realms. So when you find out that science fiction realm and everything I've done, I expect you to be extremely surprised. This is Author Owen Wells signing off for now. Thank you for liking and subscribing to my channel, and I look forward to keeping you entertained.